Charlotte as Chris Michaels is taking on flamboyant Farron Fox. I'm Lee Tidwell, and joining me, Lightning Lonnie Lane and Burt Brandis. Lonnie, what about this house in Charlotte?
Oh, man, what a house here in Charlotte. It is packed. These people come out of the woodwork to see this.
And Chris Michaels as he backs Farron Fox into the corner, and the referee calling for a clean break.
I'll tell you what's so amazing about this is it's Tuesday night, January 30th, end of the month. I mean, this thing is packed on all four sides. Ringside sold out. I mean, the house is packed to the rafters, and we're just so pleased and proud of the fans over in Charlotte. In fact, they're going to be rewarded because we're bringing Jerry the King Lawler next month, Thursday night, March 1st.
Jerry Lawler making his debut, I guess you'd say, in Charlotte, Tennessee. If you think this is a big crowd, Burt, wait till tonight in Nashville. Huge card for the fabulous February reunion.
Well, you know, Lee, we're paid every week to come out here and hype the shows, but this one is one you don't have to hype too strong because this is one of them nights. The fabulous February reunion card. This is one of them nights where you know it is so special, and you just got to be there. The Bad Street Boys are coming home to take on Bad Attitude. Two reasons: double ladder match, and they're going for the NWA World Tag Team title belts. Air Paris will take on Flash Flanagan. Can you imagine that match?
Oh, I remember Flanagan and Paris had some problems a long time ago.
Yeah, and it was originally Air Paris and Rob Williams against Bad Attitude, but Paris was picked up by WCW this past week, and WCW have asked us not to do that ladder match with him because the risk is so high there of being injured. And we complied, but I tell you what, the Bad Street Boys slid right in. A couple of great-looking arm drags there by Chris Michaels. Good to have him back on NWA Nashville Wrestling. But the Bad Street Boys, Christian and Joey, I talked to them just about 5 minutes ago. They are so pumped. The first time they've ever had a shot at the NWA World Tag Team titles. Then, and I tell you the one that the world is watching, the reason Pro Wrestling Illustrated is going to be at ringside, our one-night tournament to crown the new NWA TV champion, the new TV World Champion. I mean, Shane Eden has a shot. Lonnie Lane has a shot. Hollywood Jason Lee, Tim Ernesto, Kevin Kruger, Cujo, Brandon Blaze, and Chris Michaels. A few of them names you may not recognize because they're from other NWA offices: NWA Northeast, NWA Northwest, NWA Canada. Brian Ryan taking on Prince Justice. A victory over Prince Justice would skyrocket him in the ratings. An intergender title match. Little Janie's being brought in by Bart Durham, the local lawyer, to take on flamboyant Farron Fox. Rob Williams, Hot Rod Biggs, and Athena Landstream, where the list goes on and on. I'm telling you, this is the card tonight you want to see.
Tonight, the fabulous February reunion. The Mecca will be rocking. The doors open at 6 o'clock, Burt, and with the Bad Street Boys making the return, especially in a world title match against Bad Attitude.
We're actually going to open the box office at 5 o'clock today.
Oh, okay.
We are going to open up 1 hour early because of so many phone calls and advance reservations from out-of-town people. If you want a ringside seat, I suggest you get there early.
Listen, that's the truth. Michael's now in control of this match. Get the crowd pumped up here in Charlotte, Tennessee. Just listen to that crowd.
These people are behind the NWA all the way. That's all I've heard. You know, I live in Dixon, and all I've heard is when's the NWA coming back to Charlotte.
You live in Dixon?
I wouldn't admit that.
I thought he was a Nashville boy. Anthony the Freak Ingram there splitting the guys up. Chris Michaels letting Farron Fox have it in the corner. A big show, too, coming up, folks. This Thursday night in Lebanon at the Lebanon Airport Armory. Thursday night, February 8th. Sin returns this Thursday night in Lebanon at the Airport Armory. The Colorado Kid will be there. Tim Ernesto. Style and Shane's going to be doing a private dance. I tell you, it's going to be a great night. Ernest T will be there. Lebanon Wrestling this Thursday night. We had a huge crowd there last week. Lonnie, you were on that card. Did great over there in Lebanon. Thanks for coming. But Lebanon this Thursday night, 7:30 bell time at the Lebanon Airport Armory this Thursday night.
It was great there, Burt. It was great.
As we got Michaels now, a little bit of a daze from the onslaught of Farron Fox, if you can actually call like Farron does an onslaught.
You know, one thing we haven't talked about, Lee, is Bill Behrens, who was originally coming with Bad Attitude tonight. Howard Brody has barred him from the building because Bill Behrens, we found out, forged the reinstatement, forged Howard Brody's name on the papers, reinstating Nick Nitros, and both Bill Behrens and Nick Nitros both tonight are barred from the arena.
one of the few people with more power than Bill Behrens, and that Behrens fears is the president of the National Wrestling Alliance, Howard Brody.
Absolutely, and Howard Brody's a great man. In fact, Lonnie, you're going to meet him when you go to Tampa. Lonnie Lane's on a big show coming to Tampa on Tuesday night, February 20th. Colorado Kid is there defending the world title against Steve Corino.
I tell you, Bert, it's an honor to get to go to Tampa. There's a lot of guys in this area that don't get to see that traveling, and I'm just looking forward to it.
We're going to be doing a lot of traveling. We're playing over 60 fair dates this summer.
As Michaels ducks the clothesline, a back elbow by Farron Fox misses the mark, and a knee to the gut catches him, and Michaels with a flip.
Barron's gained about 50 pounds since the last time we've seen him here on NWA.
Barron's pitcher weighs 50 pounds.
And stomping away on the chest there, Fox. And then goes straight for the choke right in front of the head referee of the NWA, Anthony.
Which is on tour in Canada right now.
Anthony Ingram, he's in Montreal.
Can he speak French?
He's soaking up all the sunshine.
Backs Michaels into the corner. Fox, blatant choke in front of Ingram again.
That's just an open choke right there. Come on, Nimrod. What's wrong with you?
Fox now taking Michaels, whips him hard into the corner. Full head of steam comes out, a big clothesline into the corner. Michaels' head bouncing backwards from the impact, the force of that moving train, Farron Fox.
Farron Fox, here's that moving train is right. Well, folks, we're going to take a break right here. We got so much action today coming from you from the sold-out Charlotte Middle School gym. We'll be right back after this word.
We're talking.
Come back, fans. As Farron Fox now coming, block of the hand there by Chris Michaels. Big right hand to the side of the head of Fox. As Michaels now, House of Fire, waiting for Fox to get up. Another big right hand just knocks Fox straight down to the mat. Michaels now taking Fox by the back of his head, right his head to the top turnbuckle. Lonnie, Chris Michaels now getting a second win.
Going for that Big 10. Look at here. The people's behind him.
As Chris Michaels getting his packed house of Charlotte Middle School.
Is this Chris Michaels in shape or what? Look at the V in his back. Man, this guy, he must stay in the gym.
You watch too many muscle shows. And a 10 count as Michaels with the right hands to the top of the head of Farron Fox. And the last one is leveling. And you hear that thing smack. Goes out for the cover. 2. Fox kicks out. Tonight, Lonnie, the big main event for the NWA World Tag Team titles. It's a double ladder match. The Bad Street Boys making their return to Nashville to take on Bad Attitude.
What a match. I mean, where else could you see this? Every match is a main event at the Mecca tonight.
Chris Michaels getting the victory with a sunset flip over Farron Fox.
Folks, let me tell you, Chris Michaels earned this victory. But boy, do we got a whale of a card tonight. I can't tell you enough. The fabulous February reunion tonight in Nashville. We want to see you there. We'll be right back after this special announcement. NWA Fairgrounds, 8 o'clock. It's the return of the Bad Street Boys going for the NWA World Tag Team titles tonight against Bad Attitude. Double ladder match. Air Paris against Flash Flanagan. It's the one-night tournament to crown the brand new NWA World TV Champion, the Bad Street Boys. The Bad Street Boys are back tonight.
Country music on.
Did somebody say NWA World TV title? In the Mecca? My God, and Lonnie Lane's name was right there in the same phrase. That's right, you might not believe it. But Lonnie Lane believes, and the wrestling fans believe in Lonnie Lane. So, tonight, in the sports arena, the Mecca, right there in the fairgrounds, Lonnie Lane is going to go in, and there's going to be 7 other people fighting for that title, but Lonnie Lane's got one thing that you guys don't got, and that's all the fans that's behind me, that's been behind me for 12 years now, ever since I've been in the cab stands, I've been in the flea markets, but that's right, tonight, I'm going to be in the Mecca, fighting for the NWA World TV title. Not only am I going to fight, I'm going to win. But fans, if I don't, in the morning I'll get up and Lonnie Lane will look in that mirror and I'll say, Lonnie Lane, you give it the best you had. And the place was packed and they was chanting, Lightning, Lonnie Lane.
NWA Wrestling tonight. Tennessee State Fairgrounds, 8 o'clock. It's the return of the Bad Street Boys going for the NWA World Tag Team titles tonight against Bad Attitude. Double ladder match. Air Parrish against Flash Flanagan. It's the one-night tournament to crown the brand new NWA World TV Champion, the Bad Street Boys. The Bad Street Boys are back tonight.
Fans, welcome back to NWA Nashville. Lee Tidwell and Lightning Lonnie Lane here with you from Charlotte, Tennessee, the Pack Charlotte Middle School. Big match in the ring is Dante taking on Brian Ryan. And Ryan now backing Dante up into the corner. Anthony Ingram, the head referee, breaking here as Brian getting accused of pulling the mask of Dante tonight at the fabulous February reunion. Brian Ryan will be taking on Prince Justice, and as Burt Prentice said, that could just catapult his career.
Brian Ryan is one of the new and upcomers in the NWA, and I believe he's up for Rookie of the Year, isn't he?
He is one of the top contenders for Rookie of the Year. As here he's taking on a very formidable opponent in Dante. Collar and elbow tie outside of the ring here.
Brian Ryan with not very much experience under his belt, but man, this guy can go. I mean, he is trained hard. You just can't say too much about him.
Dante accusing Brian Ryan of trying to pull the mask off and untying the mask himself. The big main event tonight, fans. I can't emphasize it enough. An NWA World Tag Team title match. It's a double ladder match when the returning Bat Street Boys, Christian York and Joey Matthews, take on Bad Attitude. Rick Michaels and David Young, Nick Nitrous and Bill Barrett have been barred from the building by the president of the National Wrestling Alliance, Howard Brody, for that forged signature reinstating Nick Nitrous.
Double ladder match. I mean, my goodness. It's worth the price of admission by itself. The Bad Street Boys coming to town. They're here. They're ready.
There you go. Side headlock there. Takeover. Dante roll up and pull at the tights. Trying to grab the hair now of Brian Ryan. Aaron Parrish to take on Flash Flanagan. We saw these two go at it about a year ago. Hot and heavy. Flanagan making his return to NWA Nashville and starting it right back up with Aaron Parrish.
Aaron Parrish just signed the deal with World Championship Wrestling. He must be like on cloud nine. What do you think, Lee Tidwell?
If I got a contract, I would be too. Shoulder tackle takes Dante down, only a one count for the cover with Brian Ryan.
Right
back into the side headlock. Side headlock takeover on Dante. And Ryan now getting pulled over by Dante, only a one count. Ryan rolling it back out. Also, the one-night round-robin tournament to crown the new NWA World Television Champion. Shane Eaton and Cujo. Lonnie Lane taking on Hollywood Jason Lee in the first round. Brandon Blaze, Tim Ernesto, Chris Michaels, and Kevin Kruger. A lot of guys not from NWA Nashville being flown in by the NWA.
They're not very well known in this area, but they are well known. And this title, whoever wins this title, they will be known everywhere because this is a worldwide title. This is not just NWA Nashville. This is NWA worldwide, Lee Tidwell.
Hot Rod Biggs in the corner of Dante. As Dante backing Ryan up into the corner now. And Dante, big punch in the gut there on Brian Ryan. And a second one. Just rocking Brian Ryan back now as Dante takes Ryan and backs him in. Hard across, reversal by Ryan. Dante hard into the corner. Comes up for the ride. Big backdrop.
Big backdrop. This Dante, he is, oh, look at this.
Takes him over there. Flying head scissors comes up. Gonna do it once again. And Dante all the way down. And a drop kick. And Dante goes to the outside. Hot Rod Biggs now over to Dante.
Group hug.
Checking him on. Brian Ryan now going over.
Oh, my God.
Brian Ryan, his knee.
911.
Catching the top rope as he goes face first into the gym floor here at the Charlotte Middle School. And Dante and Hot Rod Biggs, with no sympathy for their opponent whatsoever, ramming his head right into the steel ring post. This kid could have a concussion. Rookie of the Year could be going down the drains really fast here.
My God, did you see his face slam into that hard gymnasium floor?
And then his back hitting the floor as a hip toss by Dante.
I don't think he's worried about his back. I think it's his face and his head that he's worried about. He doesn't know where he is.
And a chair by Hot Rod Biggs being thrown right into the rib cage. This boy's just getting battered up here. Like I said, one of the top contenders for Rookie of the Year, taking a face plant like a lawn dart into the gym floor in Charlotte.
He doesn't have a clue where he is. I mean, should the referee stop this match?
Well, Ryan now making it to his feet as Dante draping him across the top rope, and a slingshot takes him all the way down to the floor.
This Brian Ryan, he is one tough kid, I'm telling you. You can't take anything away from him. When you think he's down, he's right back.
And the ref being distracted now, and Brian Ryan going shoulder first into the steel ring post, courtesy of Hot Rod Biggs. Also tonight on the card, Rob Williams to take on JT Studhammer, another newcomer to NWA Nashville. Lance Dreamer taking on Shane Styles, another newcomer. Hot Rod will be there tonight with Athena in his corner. Thank you. To take on Alexander Fig.
Yeah, this Alexander Fig, they say he's one tough customer, and he will have to be to face Hot Rod Biggs, because I know I've faced Hot Rod Biggs everywhere, and he's one mean hombre.
Also, in an intergender title match, flamboyant Farron Fox will be taking on a lady named Little Jeannie, brought in by Bart Durham. Now, I know Durham has good taste in women, so I'm really looking forward to seeing her.
Well, you know, Farron Fox, he's going ahead trying to beat up on these women. He got beat up by Lucy, Precious Lucy. Now this Little Jeannie's going to take him out.
Here's Dante rolling Brian Ryan back into the ring. Ryan, I still don't know if he knows exactly where he is as Dante whips him in. And a big clothesline. Oh, plants him again, once again, like a lawn dart. Going down for the cover. This should be it, too. And a kick out by Ryan. How did he do that?
He's just young, and he's just full of it. I mean,
full of adrenaline as he gets caught in the sleeper hole by Dante. This kid's running off pure instinct. He hasn't been in wrestling for very long, but right now that's all he can be running off is adrenaline and instinct.
I think that might be an advantage for him that he hasn't been in the sport very long, because, I mean, he's still got the rush. Instead of just laying there and going to the pay gate, this boy's making a name for himself.
Brian Ryan, top contender for Rookie of the Year. Hand dropping twice now. One more time. This match will be over. There's no way he can keep this hand up from this sleeper hold, but he does anyways. Makes me a liar once again as he works his way to his feet. Dante trying hard to hold on to that sleeper hold.
Big elbow.
Elbow to the gut, making
Another
a second by
elbow.
Ryan. Kick to the gut. Dante pushes him against the rope, ducks the clothesline. Is Brian Ryan. And clothesline there, taking Ryan, almost wraps him in a 180.
I got to tell you, these Charlotte fans have been behind Brian Ryan the whole way through this. This kid just don't know when to quit. If I took them peel throws on the floor, I think I'd have just walked to the dressing room. And what a match tonight Brian Ryan's going to have against the almost 7-foot Prince Justice.
And Ryan hard to the corner, out of the way is Dante, full head of steam. And Ryan now pushed to the gut on Dante, getting his second win here, and one straight to the head. Backs Dante into the ropes and whips him across. There he comes, flying clothesline, taking Dante down. Ryan now back up to his feet, whipping Dante across once again. Big backdrop on the
Where's
Devil's
he getting
Disciple.
all this energy, Lee?
It must be an adrenaline rush, like Lonnie was saying, the newcomer.
Just keeps fighting.
And Hot Rod now holding Ryan.
Good punch for the...
Roll up there, Brian Ryan, 1, 2, 3. After the long dart concussion hit on the floor, Brian Ryan, this is why he's one of the top contenders for Rookie of the Year, defeating the veteran Dante here in Charlotte.
I'll tell you right now, Brian Ryan is going to be a major star in this business, and that's all I can tell you. The Bad Street Boys are back in town, folks. That means the Mecca tonight.
Nashville, Lee Tidwell and Burt Brennis. Big match in the ring for you. It's an intergender mixed tag team match. We got Lightning Lonnie Lane and Kenny Devine taking on Hot Rod Biggs.
Lonnie is pumped to be in Charlotte tonight.
Lonnie in his Tweety Bird outfit taking on Hot Rod Biggs and Miss Athena, who I would love to see get in the ring right about now.
Why don't you say that to Lonnie's face when you see him, Tidwell?
No, because Lonnie's taller than me and bigger than me. As Hot Rod now backing Lonnie in, and Lonnie now reversing into the corners. Hot Rod. So they're just going at it here, Bert.
No love lost there. Them two simply do not like each other. And Athena, that tramp holding Lane on the ropes, she's not going to for long.
Oh, and
Nobody
Lonnie
home
now.
there.
Hot Rod now getting turned around. Big right hand inside the head. Hot Rod goes down and to the outside. Biggs tonight will be in Nashville with Athena in his corner taking on Alexander Fig.
Alexander Fig, Mike Porter's roommate.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah.
Lance Dringer and Sean Stiles, another newcomer. A lot of these guys, Bert, I've heard a lot about, but I've never seen.
Lonnie Lane, climbing that second rope.
Lonnie
Top rope, my gosh! Suicidal move out onto the floor. The
Lonnie
crowd's into it.
Looked like a diving canary as he come off on top of Hot Rod Biggs, rolling back in the ring. And Lane now going to the top once again for a high-risk maneuver. And Candy now coming in, trying to get a hold of Hot Rod.
And this is dangerous. Lonnie's up top.
Lonnie comes off crossbody.
And he's got him. Turn around, Anthony.
Anthony down only a 2 count. Hot Rod kicking out. And Lane right back up. Deep arm drag on Hot Rod right into the armbar.
I'll tell you, Lonnie Lane, and he's taking a lot of shots from a lot of people around the area because, you know, he's wrestled in the area 12 years. No one ever discovered him. This kid's been like a diamond in the rough. And NWA was lucky enough to say this kid's got talent. And Mike Porter booked him for a long time in Columbia. And I tell you, this kid has some great athletic ability. He just needs to believe in himself. And he's coming on like fire. And in fact, he's got a big match against Jerry Lawler next month. He's going all over the world. And that kid's got what it takes to be a star. Candy Divine.
With a drop kick. Catches Hot Rod Biggs in the chest, takes him down.
Fans love that. Folks, there's nothing like the one tonight. It's February 3rd, the first Saturday in February, and that means it's the fabulous February reunion. The Bad Street Boys are coming home tonight in a double ladder match for the NWA World Tag Team Champions against David Young and Rick Michaels. Bad Attitude, NWA Georgia's champions and the NWA World Champions. Air Paris against Flash Flanagan. I'm telling you, that's the match to watch. And then we're also going to be crowning the brand new NWA World TV Champions. It's crowded, Charlotte. It's going nuts over these girls. Brian Ryan against Prince Justice. Folks, I'm telling you, this is the one you want to see tonight.
And Lonnie Lane up to the top now, coming off. And a big paddling, I guess. A spanking here on Athena's Hot Rod, not helping Miss Athena out too much by distracting the referee. Sniper takeover by the hair by Candy Divine on Athena. And she is now taking Miss Athena. And
pulling hair there.
Yeah, there's a lot of hair pulling here. Big cat fight going on.
Sure is.
Oh, big smack to the gut. And a second one. Taking Athena once again with a snapmare takeover. And Candy
fans do not like Miss Athena.
And Hot Rod with a head full of hair grabbing Candy Divine. And Lonnie Lane not helping Candy out too much here.
These folks will be in Lebanon this Thursday night at the Lebanon Airport Armory. Thursday night.
We got a double
February 8th.
move here. A double clothesline by Biggs and Athena.
I want to say a special hello to my sister Cindy, who is fighting cancer in Iowa. She is back in the hospital and had a pretty rough couple days. And I want to let her know I love her. And she's on my mind. Hope you're doing well. And she gets this show every week, and want to let her know we're thinking about her. Also, I want to thank all the fans who've helped donate money to my sister's cancer drive. Sure did help her, and we sure appreciate you very much. Lance Dreamer's coming back to Nashville tonight also, folks. Somebody you definitely want to see. Also remember, every Friday night wrestling in Columbia at the Grand Slam USA. Nothing like, oh my gosh.
What a spear by
Lonnie Lane is on it, I'm telling you. And Nimrod has lost complete control of the match. He's like he's in Canada or something.
They got Lonnie Lane now, taking it to Hot Rod Biggs. You've got Athena and Kenya Divine as Biggs goes to the outside. Lane following him. And a big, what would you call that, Bert? That's a Wada maneuver for me. And taking her for another Wada maneuver.
The meeting of the minds.
You could say that. As Divine in complete control. Athena, not a trained wrestler. And finally getting to the ropes to break the hold here. I can't wait for tonight's main event. World Tag Team title match, double ladder match. The return of Christian and Joey, the Bad Street Boys.
Candy Divine enjoying her 31st year in the wrestling business.
Taking on Bad Attitude, Rick Michaels and David Young. We got Lonnie Lane back in.
This kid's on fire, I'm telling you. Lonnie Lane is a name to watch. James Storm is a name of NWA right now. Paris just got signed out of here. AJ Styles got signed out of here. I'm telling you, Lane is a name to watch. James Storm, Bully's coming on strong. This Nick Nitris, love him or hate him, the kid has got some major league potential. And I'll tell you, I'm proud of this crew that's in here right now. And we got 8 new guys trying to get breaks in NWA. My God, this is awful dangerous for young Lonnie Lane. Down hard to the mat, down hard to the floor there. Candy Divine come over to help him out. This Hot Rod Biggs, although he's gained a lot of weight, he's still got a lot of ring prowess in the ring.
And Lane now coming back in from that fall over the top rope, going off on the gut of Hot Rod Biggs. And too much padding there proves to be his demise as Biggs pokes him in the eyes. Biggs now back in Lane into the ropes, whips him all the way across the clothesline, take a Lane down. And Hot Rod now going for the cover. There's the veteran in him. Go 1, 2, and a kick out by Lane.
You're not going to beat Lonnie Lane that way. Biggs picking him up by the handful of hair.
Backs him in.
Biggs absolutely will not play by the rules. Up and over, down. Turn around, Anthony.
And Athena distracting Anthony Ingram.
Candy going to count by herself.
Only a 2 count. Now taking him. Lane now looking for a backslide and gets it. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Biggs now slides out of that.
For all you fans of Sin, we have an interview coming up with him here shortly.
He scares me.
On the show today, he is.
And Hot Rod now getting Athena in. Oh, what a smack.
Heard that clear over in Hardin County.
Hot Rod in control of Lonnie Lane. A big right hand to the top of the head. Both these men getting physically exhausted from this match. He whips Lane in. Lane comes, ducks the clothesline. Picks up Hot Rod.
Oh my gosh, picks him up with ease. I wouldn't have hurt anybody's back, no doubt. All you girls out there have been passing out too. Lee Tidwell is single. He's looking for a girlfriend, and he will be decked out in his suit tonight at the Tennessee State Fairgrounds. Girls, he's free, white, 21 again. So come on out. Lee is single again, girls. So Lee's looking for a date tonight. First one who asks gets him tonight at the fairgrounds. Lee Tidwell is single again. Congratulations, though, buddy.
What
now, Candy Divine tag coming in. Divine's kicking Hot Rod Biggs in the midsection. Third time. Fourth time. And hipped him across. Athena behind her. She's the legal person in. Well, we've broken into a four-way. The girls are down to the mat.
Raking the eyes by Hot Rod. And then what in the world's going on here? We got Kenya Divine looking for a slingshot here on Athena. And gets it face first. A punch to the gut there by Lonnie Lane on Hot Rod Biggs. Backs him into the ropes. Whips him across. Here he comes.
I'm telling you, action in all four corners.
And a DDT there by Hot Rod.
Yep, Rod Bitt blocked it good enough to slide off him.
Goes
1,
up for
2.
the cover. Kick out by Lonnie.
Very close.
Hot Rod going to the second ropes. We got Kenya Divine working over Athena over in the other corner. Hot Rod taking way too much time.
Nobody home.
And Lonnie Lane to the outside, going to the top.
Very dangerous maneuver. You let Lane get on the top rope. Flying shoulder. I've seen him do this 3 times in a row.
2 and a
3
3 count.
times he gets the 1, 2, 3. The winner, the team of Lonnie Lane and Candy Divine. Here's some words from the mysterious Sin. Well, don't adjust your television sets. Yes, you're actually seeing Sin standing next to Bert Prentice. Boy, have I heard that before in my life. Sin is here today, but he's on a big card this Thursday night in Lebanon. This Thursday night, February 8th, a big card in Lebanon at the Lebanon Airport Armory, taking on Lightning Lonnie Lane.
Well, only the man behind the curtain, the Oz himself, could wave his magic wand and conjure Sin up. All right, Lonnie Lane, this Thursday night, you got your work cut out for you, boy, because I've watched you grow in this business. I've watched you come up, and yeah, you look like you're making a name for yourself and you're doing real good. But, my man, you got Sin tonight, and hell is going to raise in Lebanon tonight, my friend. That's all I got to say.
You're excited. It's Lebanon Thursday, Nashville tonight.
Nashville, Tennessee, tonight. 8-man tournament for the World Television Championship. World Television Championship, Tim Renesto. They go together. They're all the same. See, I'm walking out of Nashville tonight with that strap around my waist, on my shoulder. I'll drag it out. I'll do whatever I have to do because the World TV Championship means a lot to me, means a lot to 7 other guys. But 7 other guys are going home from Nashville a loser because I'm the man. My name's Renesto, the World Television Championship. Dusty Rhodes, Telly Blanchard, a lot of great names has held it. Well, my name's great. I'm the man, and I'm walking out of Nashville, Tennessee tonight as the World Television Championship. And James Storm, February 8th in Lebanon, Thursday night, you're going to take your man test. Me and you, we're going to get it on. But tonight in Nashville, Tennessee, World Television Champion, Tim Renesto.
Country music on Broadway is coming your way on home video. Over 96 minutes of the best in country music.
44.
Well, tonight, Nashville, Tennessee, Farron Fox is strutting on up in the Mecca. And who does Bert Prentice have against me? I don't don't know what's happened, but I guess old Bart Durham right there in Nashville gave Bert Prentice a call and said, "Hey, Bert, I got a girl. Let's put her in the ring." Well, Bart Durham, apparently you don't know my reputation. You see, my friend, I am the intergender champion of the world. That means I beat men. That means I beat women. That means I beat whoever I step into the ring with. So tonight, the card, Farron Fox versus Little Jeannie. Oh, yeah, I hear you've been around the world. Just got back from Australia, the big superstars of wrestling tour. Oh, Dennis Rodman and a bunch of other jabronis were on that tour. But Farron Fox's name was nowhere to be found. What was up with that? I'm a superstar. But tonight, Little Jeannie, in Nashville, Tennessee, at the place that Farron Fox made famous, you're coming to an end. I'm going to send you back to Philadelphia in a body bag. And as for you, Bart Durham, this is not the Davison County courtroom. This is Farron Fox Court of Justice, where I'm judge, juror, and executioner. So you don't want to get in my business.
What a whale of a card it is tonight in Nashville, and one that has piqued some international interest. Little Jeannie taking on flamboyant Farron Fox in an intergender title match. And I'd like to welcome an old friend back to NWA Worldwide Wrestling. How are you, Bart Durham?
I'm just great, Bert. Tonight we've got a real match for you.
I tell you, Little Jeannie, and you're going to be in her corner. She's a tough one out of Philadelphia, and she's toured all over the area. I think Farron Fox just may lose that belt tonight.
I've heard a lot of bad things about Farron Fox beating up on women. It's over. Tonight's over.
Well, he says that he's judge, jury, and executioner, and I know you went up against a lot of top prosecutors. I like your chances tonight in Nashville.
I think it's a cinch. Put your money on Little Jeannie.
And don't forget, if you need an attorney, there's only one place to call, Bart Durham.
You know, I've trained for 7 years now. It doesn't get any easier each and every day. I go through that ring at the Mecca once a week. Hell, I'll wrestle 3 or 4 times a week, and I'm still as sore as the next man. But I keep getting up. This World TV Championship matches that I'm going to have to fight and brawl and just the outrageous tournament that I'm going to be sticking my neck out for just to get a TV Championship belt. Tully Blanchard was a TV champion. Iron Anderson was a TV champion. Ole Anderson, TV champion. Hey! Styling is next. For all the people at the Mecca, we're going to get up and we're going to party because you're cheering for the Stylinator, baby, and we're going to get in the line of success.
Woo! I tell you what, Nashville, Tennessee, it's Nick Nitro, superstar manager, manager of the stars, looking just like a manager should. You swerved us twice, Porter, Prentice. I tell you what, son, Bill Barons, Nick Nitros, suspended, barred, kicked out. What are you saying? We can't come to the fairgrounds in Nashville tonight? Well, I tell you what you can't do is you can't hold me back from Lebanon. I'll be in Lebanon Thursday night. I might not be here tonight, but everybody knows where Nick's not supposed to be is where he goes. I tell you, how long we going to throw down? I'm only going to be there for a little while, but I'm going to have a good time, son. So if you don't see me, or if you do see me, that's all on you. I tell you what, Porter, Prentice, you can't hold Nick Nitros back, baby, because I am the manager, star, superstar manager. You're holding the gold from me. You see I'm wearing mine. Now I'm taking yours. Lebanon, Thursday night.
We're talking about sexual...
Fans, welcome back to NWA Nashville. It's Corey Williams poking the eyes of James Storm. Corey Williams teaming up with Big Bully Douglas here to take on James Storm. And Derek Wall, who is a native to Charlotte, Tennessee, and is a deputy sheriff down there in the county. And you got Corey Williams now taking James Storm, throwing him over the top rope. Turning his back, Storm now hanging on to the top rope, pulling himself back up. Corey turns around, can't believe it. Ducks the clothesline to Storm. Storm now ducks the second clothesline. Williams ducks his head way too soon. Leapfrog over Williams. Took the Royal Head Scissors, taking Corey Williams down, and Storm now chasing Corey Williams to the outside. And just taking Big Bully Douglas and pressing him there and wearing the side of his head out. Now, this match was scheduled to be Corey Williams and Big Bully Douglas against Derek Wall and the Colorado Kid. Colorado unable to compete that night as James Storm took his place as 2 inverted atomic drops and a clothesline takes Corey Williams down. Williams now sees the urologist as he backs into the steel ring post. The return of the Bad Street Boys tonight in Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena as James Storm's making a wish. They're going to be taking on Bad Attitude in a double ladder match for the NWA World Tag Team Championship. Oh, and there goes Corey Williams hard into the steel ring post. And the crowd here going nuts for the Tennessee Cowboy, James Storm. And also tonight, Aaron Paris will take on Flash Flanagan, making his return to NWA Nashville. As Wall gets the tag in. And Corey now trading places with Big Bully Douglas, so it's going to be Douglas and Wall here. And Douglas just raking the eyes of Derek Wall and a kick to the gut. Going him back into the corner, taking Derek Wall. He whips him hard. In full head of steam, just collides with Derek Wall. And a big clothesline taking the McMahon down. As Douglas distracts the referee, Corey Williams comes in. No tag. James Storm not helping his partner out any. As Derek Wall, not a trained wrestler, just a deputy sheriff who kind of got in a little bit over his head a couple of weeks ago in Charlotte, and they signed this match. And Wall holds on to the ropes and tags in James Storm. Storm comes in right hand, taking Williams down. Taking Big Bully Douglas down, and Williams with a rake of the eyes on James Storm. Corey now picking him up. A big body slam. And Big Bully Douglas now going all the way up to the top. It's Corey picking up James Storm. Go behind by Storm, kick to Corey Williams. Whipping him in. And a hit toss there on Corey. Storm now over to Big Bully Douglas. Big right hand to the side of the head. Storm now making his way up to the top rope. So going to the crowd. And takes him over with a modified Hurricane Rana. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Williams now breaking up the cover of Storm. Also the one-night round-robin tournament to crown the new NWA World Television Champion. Stars for NWA Nashville include Shane Eaton, Lightning Lonnie Lane, Brandon Blaze, Chris Michaels, plus people from all over the NWA. His Colorado Kid, Mike Rapata, grabbing Nick Nitrous, grabbing Corey Williams. And we got James Storm over there on top of Big Bully Douglas, and he gets the 3 count. The winners of the match, James Storm and Derek Wall, as they beat Hot Chocolate Corey Williams and Big Bully Douglas. Fans, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Bad Street Boys return to Nashville tonight.
Country music on Broadway is...
Fans, welcome back to the show. Big blast from the past here is the Bad Street Boys. Christian York and Joey Matthews taking on Ashley Hudson and Corey Williams. Williams now backing York in, and big boot right underneath the chin. And Williams dropping a leg across the throat of York and getting some approval from the crowd. This is the crowd that was at the Mecca for the Bad Street Boys. It's going to be that plus more tonight. The box office will open, there's a hand, at 5 o'clock. If you want a ringside seat, you better get there early. And a big backdrop on Corey Williams. York now, drop kick taking Williams down. Hudson now coming in. Double drop kick by the Bad Street Boys. And both Hudson and Williams to the outside. The main event tonight for the NWA World Tag Team Championship. It is a double ladder match. The Bad Street Boys, Christian York and Joey Matthews to take on Bad Attitude, Rick Michaels and David Young. Aaron Pierce will take on Flash Flanagan. The one the world's talking about, a one-night round-robin tournament to crown the new NWA World Television Champion. Shane Eaton, Lonnie Lane, Brandon Blaze, Chris Michaels, Tim Ernesto, Kevin Kruger, Hollywood, Jason Lee, and Cujo, all in that one-night tournament. Pro Wrestling Illustrated and a lot of other wrestling publications will be there tonight to document the new NWA World Television Championship. The belt, on a hiatus for the past 10 years, has been reincarnated by the NWA. Nashville gets to host the tournament. This belt's been held by people like Magnum TA and Dusty Rhodes, Ole Anderson, Arn Anderson, Ricky Steamboat, Terry Taylor held the belt for the longest time. And tonight, the NWA will crown the new NWA World Television Champion. You got to tag into Joey Matthews in there with Ashley Hudson, the Australian heartthrob. And the crowd always behind the Bad Street Boys. This tape from about 2 years ago. We got to call an elbow tie-up. Matthews down, backing Ashley Hudson up into the corner. The referee calling for a clean break. Hudson holding the hand. And the referee finally breaking him up. Hudson complaining about a hair pull as Matthews was having his hand held by Ashley Hudson. The referee not seeing that. Remember the ladder match at Christmas Chaos. Air Paris, with his contract with WCW, cannot compete in a ladder match for NWA Nashville. Any kind of match with that sort of risk for injury. The Bad Street Boys, hearing what's going on, stepped up to the challenge. They said, yeah, we'll take a shot at the gold. And tonight in a double ladder match, we'll get a shot for the NWA World Tag Team Championships against the champions, Bad Attitude, David Young, and Rick Michaels. And they will be going for the NWA World Tag Team Championship. The Bad Street Boys making their return to Nashville. They're already here. Hot to trot for Nashville. Joey Matthews, Vernon Ashley, Hudson around, big chops in the corner. The fabulous February reunion tonight. The Mecca, the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena. Doors open at 5. Get there early. We'll see you tonight.
We're not all that different, wanting to be liked and